I wanted to mention a point on charity. During the coronavirus, a lot of people are lining up in cities and churches and mosques all over the world, cars upon cars, and they're being given a box of tomatoes or a box of groceries. That is very good. May Allah bless all those brothers and sisters, Muslims, non-Muslims, community people, for doing such services. But I want to share something that is a little different in Ramadan. And I wanted to say that first before we have unnecessary critics who don't think, they don't hear, and they don't think. So I've just said that is good. Let people line up and give them a box of anything. MashaAllah. But in Ramadan, when it comes to charity now, because most of the masajid do not have iftar, there are a lot of poor people who are not going to break fast in the masjid. Are we equal with that? What are you going to do with them? Have them in a drive-through go and collect a box of food? Is that fair to them? Would you go and give them a box of food that they don't need? The guy probably fasting, he probably suffers from some sicknesses. He cannot eat 10 pounds of beef, but you're giving him beef. He cannot eat fake chicken, I mean the processed white fowl. He only eats yard fowl, common chicken, right? Yard chicken. And you give him a box of unhealthy food to break fast? No. What I'm saying, bi'idhnillah, this is Ramadan. There are people who are fasting and they are in need. They're too shy to come. Well, they used to come amongst the crowd for iftar. But they're home. And listen, they will not go and line up for food. Because some places are giving you a takeaway iftar. But that's even before time in a little box. What is that? I don't know. Is that healthy? Is it not healthy? Why can't we go, Muslims throughout the world, and I don't care which country you are in, Arabia, India, Pakistan, Bangladesh, whatever. I know you can't go on the road, you are stay at home now, but use your telephone, use your investigation. Find the poor families. Investigate and find poor families that you can buy groceries for them. Or give them money to buy the groceries they need for their wife and children. You might be giving a man something and he needs milk for his child. The mother needs food for her children. They probably want to feed their babies more than they feed themselves because they're fasting all day. And you're giving them a bunch of yam and cassava and a whole bunch of unnecessary things. That's for the general public. That's not Ramadan. Don't be monkey see, monkey do, and follow what everybody else is doing. Do that for the community. But Muslims, please, if you want to give charity, find some poor families who are fasting, give them that $100, $200. And there are some families who contact people, like I have people who contact us in Al-Hikmat, families from Philippines, Jamaica, Trinidad, Florida, right here in Florida, New York, all over America we have people who call us, and sometimes their relatives call us and said so and so. So in this case now, these people are so needy as opposed to the guy who's driving a Lexus, a Mercedes-Benz, lining up for food in Florida. Come on. It's a whole different case. So that's for coronavirus feeding from the government, no problems. But if you want to get more blessings, that's what I'm talking about, Bismillah. If you want to get more blessings, now is the time, today, 1st of Ramadan. Find some poor people, whichever country they may be. If you can't find them, contact us at our Hikmat office. We have made an arrangement that we want to try to give people $100, maybe a voucher, maybe a gift card, maybe cash, however it's possible based on the stay away and stay home things right now. So they could go and buy what they want. You might be wondering, I wonder what they will buy. Well, that's not your business. Your business is the people are poor. You verify they're poor. If they buy Pampers or they buy baby's milk, that's not your business. Your business is to get the blessings, that you help a poor family in Ramadan. A lot of times we want to know what they eat, how they cooked it. No. When you give with your right hand, you don't let your left hand know. You don't need to know everything. Bismillah. fi sabilillah. But you help someone who really in need in Ramadan. And do it now. Another mistake a lot of people make, and I want to share this before the end of Ramadan. We wait for the end of Ramadan to give this zakat and charity. You can buy this food and give this money to poor families now. Don't wait for the end of Ramadan to give your zakat. The whole month of Ramadan, the people are starving. They're not having a good meal to eat, to prepare for the families. No. What you give at the last day in Ramadan or a few days before, that zakat will fit. That's for the celebration of Eid for the poor families. Now you give your charity, your sadaqah, your zakat, and look for the families. Because I see everybody in a monkey see, monkey do. Drive through iftar. What could you really give somebody drive through? How much food? A whole family? Really? Really? Healthy? Sure? Entire day starving? Come on. Do that for the public. Do that for general people. I want to repeat that before people misunderstand. But look for poor, needy people. That's the sunnah. That's the sunnah. You know the sunnah? To find out who are poor and provide the means for them so they can buy what they need to break their fast during the month of Ramadan. Because if you give them at the end of Ramadan, they will be spending your money out of Ramadan. So you will get the blessings for giving it in Ramadan, but you will get more blessings if they spend it in Ramadan, buy food in Ramadan, and eat from the money you gave them in Ramadan. I wanted to share that, my brothers and sisters. You look for those families in your town, in your country and place. And if you don't know anybody, contact us at Al Hikmat office. We have families who call us throughout the year that we have connection with, poor families, converts, new Muslims who are really poor and in need, and we send them money, $100, $200 to buy their groceries so they can eat and feed their families iftar in Ramadan. So we conclude, and I wanted to make sure I remind myself and you of that. The fasting, the separation with Ramadan, the virtues of Quran and Dawah in Ramadan, and the proper way to give charity and your zakat to get full blessings in this month of Ramadan. May Allah